Hey everybody, it's Mary and Gabby coming at you again from RE/MAX Real Pros here in Eastvale, California. We wanted to put this video together for you for anybody out there who is just thinking about buying a home in the near future.
And the reason we wanted to start with this specific message is because we see it often, one of the biggest things or the most critical components to your home buying process is really choosing the right lender. As realtors, we can do our best and we do a great job at searching for your home and putting you together with your home and getting your offer together and opening escrow and doing all those things and negotiating on your behalf. However, if we don't have a strong, solid lender backing that up and taking us to the close and going through all the things that we need to go through to get that close, and really it all goes down the drain. And we've seen that happen way too many times with people. We don't want it to happen to anybody that we love and care for, or anybody that you love and care for. And so that's why we brought Eric, our preferred lender, Mr. Eric Sosa, here with us today.
Thank you for having me, ladies. Pleasure to be here. I'm Eric Sosa with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation.
Awesome. So how long have you been in the mortgage industry?
So I've been in the industry since 2003. I originally started off with countrywide full spectrum lending. I was really helping people with less than perfect credit obtain home financing. Fast forward, I'm now with Fairway and I'm a state licensed loan officer and I cover all of Southern California.
Great. Awesome. And Eric, what are the biggest mistakes people make when first starting their home buying process?
Good question. It does matter who you work with, first of all.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest mistake that I see that's all too common are people that are not talking to a lender first, right? You want to make sure that you're talking to a lender first, really just to gain some clarity on your situation, to determine exactly how much you can qualify for.
Yeah.
So I would say that would probably be the biggest mistake people make, is just shopping before they're getting pre-approved.
Right. Now, what do you say to those people that, because we come across it a lot, people go into open houses or they're searching for homes and they say things like, well, I'm not worried about that because I can get my approval the same day. I can, go today and get my approval from my lender. What do you say about that?
Sure, you can if you're working with a really good lender, but I would encourage you to do your due diligence up front, especially if you're taking the time out to start looking at homes and start pricing homes out. You really want to make sure you're going to get fully pre-approved. That means all your income documentation's into your loan officer, so this way we can get you pre-approved and you're ready to go. So if the house does come around, you're ready to pull the trigger and move forward on it.
Especially if there's or other buyers looking at that same house and making offers on that same house that are ready to go.
Right.
So what is the difference between a pre-approval letter and a pre-qualification letter?
Good question. So the biggest difference with the pre-qualification, that's someone that does talk to a lender, gets their credit pulled and is credit worthy without seeing the income documentation. Whereas a pre-approval is when you actually send your lender all their income documentations and we actually have you pre-approved.
Tax returns, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Paycheck stubs,
Tax
all the
returns,
paperwork.
W-2s, paycheck stubs, and the proof of funds.
Right. Very good.
So going back to a pre-approval versus a pre-qualification, a pre-approval would make your offer stronger than a pre-qualification letter.
Absolutely. We would leverage your offer not only by just offering a pre-approval letter. We take it one step further. We actually include an entire pre-approval package that includes your cover letter, it includes your desktop underwriting pre-approval, as well as the FICO scores and the proof of funds.
Awesome.
So in turn, it reassures the listing agent, the seller, that they're working with someone that's serious and ready to move forward.
Right, and coming from a listing agent side, when observing and going through multiple offers on a property, when you have 3+ offers, a lot of times the seller is going to do a counter offer and counter all of the offers back, but it just really depends on the seller's motivation to sell and move forward with the escrow and get something in escrow. So a lot of times they'll just go ahead and pick the highest and strongest and best offer out there. So if they've got a pre-approved letter, fully pre-approved file, versus a offer that just has a pre-qualification and they're not far off by numbers, a lot of the times they're just going to go ahead and accept the pre-approved offer.
Exactly.
It just makes
sense for them to do that. Absolutely. So thank you so much for sharing all that information. We really appreciate it. Can we talk about interest rates really quick?
Sure. So the elephant in the room, right?
Yes.
Interest rates. So I get it all the time. With interest rates, the best analogy I can give you, interest rates are a lot like gas prices. They fluctuate daily. So whatever I were to quote you today, it's not going to be the same once we go to lock your loan, once we're in escrow. But a good example that I could share with you and questions that I get asked, I think I'm just gonna wait, or should I wait?
Right.
I would recommend, if you're in a position to purchase, do it, right? Because interest rates are only gonna get a lot higher and a lot more expensive. Just to give you a generic traditional example, if we're taking a look at FHA financing, 3.5% down, take a loan amount of about $400,000. Your payment is about $2,800 or so with about a 4.8 interest rate.
Right.
If we were to wait a year, based on the reports and the forecast reports as far as what interest rates are going to do, let's just say if they do move anywhere from a half to a point, let's just take a point. Your payment's going to increase from $2,800 to $3,100.
So from $2,800 to $3,100.
Right.
That's like a car payment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
$300,
That's a lot of
right?
money.
Just for waiting, just for the interest rate spike. And if you take it one step further, you take the $300 times it by 5 years, which is the average time someone stays in a home.
Right.
Yeah.
You're looking at about $18,000. That's pretty steep, right?
Yeah.
So the cost of waiting can cost you. So I would recommend, if you're in a position to do it, take advantage. Take advantage of where the market is.
Absolutely.
Get pre-approved. Do your due diligence so we can get you into a home.
Right. Right.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your
Absolutely.
time. Thanks for coming out and meeting with us today.
Yes,
welcome.
thank you so much.
Thank you
It
for
really
having me.
shed some light on things that and you really made our point. That's exactly what we wanted to share and communicate with our friends and family, and your friends and family as well.
Yes.
And so if you don't have a tangible, concrete reason as to why you're waiting, to purchase your home, I would recommend that you give us a call, reach out to us. We'll put you in contact with Eric, and actually just run the numbers and put together a game plan for yourself. Put together a game plan and see kind of where you are. Give you the peace of mind that if you're gonna wait, that's the best thing for you to do, or is the best thing for you to do to buy now. So let's get that information in your hands, so that we can make you a homeowner as soon as possible for you. Now, if you like this information, if you like the video, or if you got some information out of it, please give us a like, and share, comment, even better. And we look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you so much once again, you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you,